we're allowed to be early. I don't know
That's
how come we're allowed to be early, but we are. Oh, I don't know.
uh,
My brain is kind of squashy. I'm just hoping I can get my act together here soon.
oh well.
I don't know.
Good luck with that. I'm, I'm having I'm having trouble getting my act together. So
Well, okay. Well, at least your computer turned on.
it did. Yeah, yours
It took
wouldn't
me
turn on.
it took me 4 tries to get anything but the black screen of death.
Oh goodness, I bet that was scary.
Yeah, it was not fun. I mean, it would have taken quite a while to rearrange everything to put the other computer over here. And one of the reasons I quit doing that is because it's already got an issue with its battery. And if you bang it around too much, it quits operating.
Yeah,
And there are not funds for a new computer. This is not.
right.
So
Um,
it's like, okay, just what I didn't need.
we
So
got to make this work.
yeah, it's like, please work, please work, please work. It's like, okay. Hello to whoever's here. I don't know who it is, but whoever's here, hi.
Welcome,
Um,
welcome.
welcome, welcome. Um, I did this yesterday in the, oh, I have a mess here. Let's put this over here before I spill it. Um, this is just a giant map out of a road atlas, so a road map.
Uh huh.
I am going to put all of the national parks on here so that I have it all in one place. I have a book that has individual state maps.
Right.
When we're looking at where we're going and trying to plan a trip, I kind of wanted to have it kind of where I could see them like, okay, we're here and we're going here. What is between here and there that we can go to, that we can see, that we can have fun
Yeah.
seeing? And I have another thing that I want to put on a map, and I don't think I put it on. I'm not sure about putting it on the same map, but I have a list of all of those craft thrift stores.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we went to one in Iowa,
Right.
and it was so much fun. But there's a whole list of them, so I want
Ooh,
to put
yeah, that would be good to have on there.
I want to put them on a map too, so I can have them both. But I'm not sure there's room for both things on this map. So I have another set of maps that I just contact papered them, which the contact paper is not sticking very good. So I don't know if it's because it was old or what. Anyways, Helen last night, because I was trying to figure out what to write on it with, and she said that she used chalk markers on her dry erase board,
Yeah.
and they didn't come off unless you washed them. And
Oh,
I would like to be able to take it off in case, but so I put on here, I drew on it with these.
right.
Some of these are not they're not
Hi,
dry.
Sherry.
Hi Sherry and whoever else is here. Um some of them didn't mix up very good in the pen. So I'm waiting for those to dry so I can see they don't rub off. That one's dry and it doesn't rub off. Let's wonder if it washes off. Yep, it washes off. So I think they're going to be,
So just keep it dry and you're good.
yeah. Well, you actually kind of have to rub it. That one kind of smeared around. So, oh, yeah. I probably could kind of get it off, but I might need to use some, what do you call that stuff? This stuff. Hand cleaner.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Hand cleaner. Ooh, that stinks. Oh, this stuff is stinky. Yeah. Might want to be a little, more careful, but I think it would work. So that's what I'll probably mark it with is the dry erase marker. So
Well, that sounds good.
yeah. So, let me make you big because I want that to show up. Hi, Julie.
Hi,
Uh,
Julie.
Lisa's got something to tell you about that stuff from last week.
Yeah, update. Now I haven't checked on the transparent. I didn't because I was rubbing it when I did it,
Yeah.
but on the opaque of these resin inks, resin dyes, I first I colored them black with Sharpie, and then I drew on them with the bottle, just used the bottle and the little thing and drew on them, and then I let them dry, and
Hi,
they've been
Lisa.
drying. Hi,
They've
Lisa.
been dry.
They've been drying since last week.
Oh.
Okay, so because I did it Sunday afternoon after we got off. But
Mm-hmm.
look at this.
Ooh.
So it does not want to stay in place.
Nope.
Anyway, let me rub this off here and
Yep. Okay,
there
so
we go.
they're not useful for.
But
Mm-hmm.
I sprayed them with hairspray
Yep.
just a little bit ago. And so now we're going to see if this will work because I haven't
Mm-hmm.
tried it. I didn't want to mess them up. I was letting that have time to dry too. And I just did it a few minutes ago.
Yep. Yeah.
So the hairspray helps. I still get some off on my finger and it still spreads a little, but nothing
Yeah, but
like this.
yeah.
Anyway, just thought I'd let y'all know that in case you went out to get some of these and had that
Yeah.
happen to you.
Yeah. Hi, Brittany. Yeah. I would say that they're not probably worth what they are unless you want to do resin.
Yeah, I would agree with that 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, I'm sure there's ways we can find to use them,
Now
but
we could probably mix them in with matte medium,
uh-huh.
and use them that way,
Matte
but I
medium
haven't tried that.
or
Mod
Mod
Podge.
Podge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mix them together to see what would happen.
But I just happened to rub a little bit on this one and realize that. And I thought, oh my goodness, it's
That's
been a
not gonna
week.
work.
It's not
Yeah.
going to work. But um,
Well, at least the hairspray would work. I mean, hairspray does. It's kind of like, what do you call it? Pastels.
right. Yeah.
Pastels so often are. Why do they make something that doesn't dry? Julie, it's that stuff that we bought is designed to go in resin, so it's designed to be buried in the resin itself. The resin hardens, it
And then
holds
it's
its,
safe.
then it's safe. So
So,
it's not something that was designed to do what we were doing with it. We bought it
right. It
because it
wasn't
was
made to
pretty,
draw
and
with.
yeah, we thought we would draw with it or play with it. um but if you look at chalk pastels, they don't dry. I mean, they
That's
they
true.
come off. You have to do something to seal them.
Yeah. Hi,
So
Brittany. Anyway, if you know that and you're prepared for it,
right.
that's a whole different story. But I wasn't prepared for that. So I was just decided to let y'all know.
Yeah, putting it in wet, in wet Mod Podge or matte medium or something like that would probably do interesting. Uh, Putting it over the top of a damp collage, that would probably be interesting too.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure there are lots of things that you can do with them, but this is what I was doing, and by itself, it's not good for that. So,
yeah, um, a layer of glass medium on it from the gel plate. The only concern I have is putting it on my gel plate. Since we don't know its properties very much, it would it would it would make me a little nervous putting it on my gel plate.
yeah.
So, um, just
Although,
just
what I
because.
will say, I put a paper towel on top of these
Mm,
and did this trying to get it to dry faster,
uh-huh.
and it didn't really come off on the paper towel
Huh.
because the paper towel was smooth and I was rubbing on the back, but I wasn't moving the
Right.
paper towel.
Right.
So I don't know. So it might not come off on the gel plate. I guess that's what I'm saying. If you
Yeah,
just lay
that's
it down
yeah.
and pull it up, somebody needs to try that.
So, Well, this is a piece of label release paper, the backside of labels.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking I want to make some paint skin things. And I was thinking, I wonder if you put paint on this, if it would peel off. Then the only way to find out is to put it on there, smear it
And see.
around, and then let it dry. And it's going to be one of those things where, so I thought I would put it on now so that,
Next week we can do a reveal.
well, or maybe later in the day kind of thing.
Yeah.
Kind of, but, and these are paints that I don't tend to use on the gel plate simply because they are too thick. I have found I'm not real fond of them on the gel plate.
Right.
So I thought I would use them. And just kind of mix them together. Mix a couple of them together. I don't know what else I've got. Oh, I mean, I've got all kinds of paint. Don't get me wrong. I have tons of paint.
So what are you going to use to?
Probably a credit card because I don't want to get a brush dirty and have to clean it because I'm being lazy.
That makes perfect sense to me.
On my gel plate, not in, yes. I have fixative for pastels. Yes, so fixative, that looks like structure paint, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, this is just standard acrylic paint. It's just not craft paint, so it's got more
heavy body paint.
Yeah, it's a heavier body paint. Back when I got to go to Dick Blick a lot more often.
Julie, I have some fixative for pastels too, but it's not over here at this house. It's over at the other house. And so I just used what I had, which was hairspray. But I'm sure the fixative would probably work even better than the hairspray. Or at least as good, I would think.
Okay, that's not very pretty, but it is.
Maybe underneath it'll be prettier. Sometimes it is.
Yeah. Anyways, now I'm gonna let it dry, and it's thick. It's got little mountains in it. It'd be like if I had done a bunch of single layers on it.
Yeah.
Used it for a palette because you could easily use this for a palette. So
right.
We'll see if it gets dry before next week. So, okay. Now I'm going to do my little book page because,
Okay. Well, I brought my little book out.
Yeah.
To work on a page.
I hope I said hello to everybody. I said hello to Brittany and Lisa and Julie and Sherry. So anyways, if I miss somebody, hi. I've been trying to clean up in my studio because it is such an absolute mess. Oh, there's another thing I need to try before I get my book page out. Sorry. In the process of cleaning, I found these. These are cut-offs from some really odd pieces of cardstock that I got that are trifold, and they're kind of an odd size and odd shape. And can you see? Probably. Okay, why is that light doing that? Okay, just a minute. My lighting is really weird in here. I got to take the focus and do that. Okay. Can you see the texture?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if this will work to do collage on or not. I could definitely do it on the smooth side, but I'm thinking if I could use these as basis for my postcards, not this particular part, but this kind of stock for postcards for when I'm on a trip.
Yeah.
Because I have a bunch of it and it's just sitting there. And if I could use it as a base, then I could maybe, use it somehow. So I thought maybe I would just do like a little collage on it.
Yeah.
And
let's see if it works.
see if it works. Yeah. So maybe collage down a couple of different things. Yeah. So I'm going to do that before I do my little book page. So, because it's going to have to dry for us to know if it works or not.
Right.
If it doesn't work with this, then I know it's not going to work with my postcards. So that's my thought. The other thing is I have a whole bunch of it cut this size, and this would make great tag size.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, glimmer spray needs to be sealed somehow. I had thought it might be close enough to index card size to, like do the index card project or something. But
Oh, yeah.
It's, it's just enough smaller that it would be okay for tags, but I don't think I'd like it for index cards. It's not quite the right size. So, and the other thing I realized this morning is that I ruined another Mod Podge brush. So I don't have a decent Mod Podge brush.
Uh-oh.
Yep. So just so you know, I ruined both the ones you sent me.
Well,
it's all right. I'll find another one. I didn't go ask Jeff what's out in the shop or anything like that, because I've got paintbrushes, but I've also most of them are paintbrushes I don't really want to use. Plus, most of them are a little smaller. And foam brushes, I don't particularly like foam brushes for Mod Podge. I don't know exactly why, but they don't seem to work for me as well. I like them for moving paint. Like them for moving paint around, but that was pretty.
Well, this paper, it kind of got embossed when I was doing like coffee dyeing or something.
Uh-huh.
And between some, what do you call those things? Placemats.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And so it got, but it didn't really get any color. Anyway, so I decided I would just put some ink on it and pull that out a little bit before I start.
Before you start with everything else? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That might change my mind about everything else, but anyway.
You never know.
You don't.
Oh, okay.
But I see it, and then I think, oh, well, but I don't really want to cover it up.
Well, I can understand that one.
Here's a 39-cent Gibson's tag.
Oh my. Do you still have a Gibson's?
No. No. Not for a long time.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I think I was a teenager when Gibson's was left.
Well, I found some stuff with TG&I tags on it the other day, and they've been gone since before Brandon was born.
Yeah.
So, a while. Poor kid. Okay,
No,
so he's working on his truck, right? Thought he had all the parts and pieces he needed to take care of what he wanted to do this weekend. Took an extra day off so he could fix one car for us. and check on another car for us. Because Lisa's coming in. I wanted to make sure that HHR was, where she could drive it without worrying about her.
Right.
And so he gets the brakes dealt with the Kia, and paintbrush cleaner the artist used. Accidentally let glue dry rock solid and brush in a jar. Put warm water in some of the cleaner and soaked overnight. Yeah, but I ruined the bristles so bad that they broke when I was trying to clean that, Julie. So it was it lost its life. It's okay. I'm all right with it. I'll just get a new one. But anyway, so he was all set to get everything done, and he gets the brakes done on the Kia and realizes it's not the brakes. And so we go and get the other part that he needs to fix the Kia, and he gets the Kia all fixed. And he figures out what he has to do to the HHR, and we're going to wait to get parts on that till the first of the week. And because we need to do it on on the account instead of just over the counter.
Right.
Anyways, so we get this all sorted out, and he thinks, okay, I'm going to work on my truck. Yep, he's going to work on his truck. So he gets all the parts he needs for his truck. Finds out that the new piece is a 1/2 inch. Hi, Barbara. 1/2 inch smaller or bigger, one of the two, I'm not sure which, than the old one. It's like okay, so.
Oh, goodness.
Poor kid. So, anyways, I have a little brush. It's not like I don't have brushes. The other one I had was wider. So, it's just one of those things. Okay, I need to, I guess, zoom in here because I'm far, far away. And I'm not really sure what's going on with these lights. Does everybody, am I the only one seeing bars across my table?
No, they're there.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Well, LED lights will do that to a camera, so, But I'm using the same lights I've used for years. Huh, that's weird. What bars? Oh, the shading, Julie. See, it's like darker there and there and there. Yeah, Brittany's here. So anyway,
Barbara says they're not disturbing. She can see them, but they're faint.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
In other words, please don't get off just because of that.
Lisa, hon, it's fine. I mean, it's not like we don't have 7 cars, and we need to get them all sorted out. It's just that he's trying to get as much. Since he took the day off Friday, he was trying to get as much done as we could this weekend, and it just kind of upset him because he couldn't accomplish quite what he wanted to accomplish. You know how things like that go. It's just the way it works. When you want to get something done, it's generally the way it works, that something will come up that it's not
come along and mess it up. Yeah.
Yep. Murphy's
Law. Like my shower.
Uh-oh.
My brother was trying to get this shower done for me, tiled. And I don't know if I told y'all, he fell a few weeks ago. Our basement has steps that go down, and they're pretty steep. And in someone's wisdom, They put the opening to the attic above those stairs, and you have to pull down this ladder from the attic and go up the ladder to the attic over the basement stairs.
Okay.
Well, after 60 years, that ladder broke with my brother on it.
Oh no.
And he had his hands full of Christmas stuff to take upstairs, so he wasn't holding on.
Yep.
So when it broke, it just started swinging and he fell down onto the basement stairs.
Stairs.
It could have been so much worse. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the way he fell, he hurt himself, but I mean, he could have broken his back,
Oh
if he'd
yeah.
landed just a different way.
Yep.
And it could have been had mom or Daryl on it because mom was used to going up there and getting those things out of the attic for Christmas.
Yep.
Anyway, we're grateful it wasn't worse than it was, and he thought he was really doing better, but that delayed us on doing the
Yeah.
bathroom shower anyway.
Yeah.
And then he got the stuff and he decided that mixing that thin set to put the tile up would make his back hurt too bad. So he bought some in a tub
Mm-hmm.
and it was not working. It was like
Uh-oh.
crumbly.
Oh
And
dear.
but he kept trying, and so he was hurting himself trying to use this junk that wasn't working. Anyway, he finally just took the tile he did off and said, "We're gonna have to hire somebody to do the tile." I was
Tile.
like, "Yes, please, don't hurt yourself anymore."
Yep. Yep.
Oh, but no matter what he did, it was just becoming a bigger and bigger job.
Yeah. No, Lisa, we have enough cars that we definitely have one for you. It's just that and the HHR could be driven the way it is. It's not like it's broke, okay? It's just it has a little issue and we wanted to take care of it. So it's definitely not a problem. And besides, we just need to accomplish these things. And we need to accomplish them anyways before we go. The other thing is we're going to sell the HHR in the next couple of months anyways.
What is an HHR? You just got to tell me because I don't know.
It's a Chevrolet. It looks like a little square brick thing. It's not really small, but none of us like to drive it. It's an economy car, but I don't know, it's weird. And it's a 2007, and of all the cars we have, it costs us more to insure it than any of the others. Now,
Wow.
none of our cars are newer than, no, the Kia is a 2011. We don't have new cars, so but it's outrageous. It's costing us $1,200 every 6 months. So we're gonna sell it because it's one of Jeff's dad's cars. It's not really one of ours.
Yeah.
Technically they belong to Jeff, but they're his dad's. They're not something we chose to have, really. Oh, are you heading off again? Well, here's the thing. Up until last night, it was going to be the middle of March. Last night, it ended up being the first part of April. So we're changing our plans and going back to Maine, but by a different route. So that is if everything goes the way it's supposed to go with my mother and Jeff's dad. Well, this seems to have worked. We'll see how it works when it's dry. But anyways, in cleaning up, there were two things that I kind of found that I thought, I mean, this was on the floor. Why it was on the floor, I don't know. But this, somewhere along the line, I was die cutting butterflies.
Excuse me.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah. I need to just mute myself when I do that. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine because then we know that you're when you're sure you're okay. Anyways, I had already used it for a stencil, and I thought, I found this on the floor. I found this I'll use these things.
Right.
Don't know what else I'll use, but I'll use these things. I also found these. I have a whole package of them. They're little tags, so maybe I'll put a tag on here today.
That sounds good, Barbara.
There you go. Okay, yeah, now that Lisa's back to streaming, okay. I also picked up a whole bunch of odds and ends of scraps that were in my stuff. Why do I have so many scraps? I don't know. Anyways, I thought I'd pull out some of them. Okay, that's enough scraps. I don't know if I can get the drawer back in where it belongs. Because I overfilled it from cleaning up. I've been cleaning up, seriously.
Hi, Dana.
Hi, Dana. It's not going very well. It's not getting a lot done, but I'm trying.
I totally get that.
Yep. So, the other thing is, Barbara, with as cold as it's been here, we can't really do all the things we need to do to the motorhome until it warms up a little bit. Right now, it's full of antifreeze. So, all right, let's see here. I like those things, and this is really cool. This is a piece of a napkin. I wonder if ink would show up on this napkin. Let's put a piece of it down here and look what ink does. What color do we need? We need a color, I think. This is blue. Let's see if we have. Okay, I got to get the ink out, which means I got to move this. There we go. Oh. Maybe not blue. I wonder what this violet would look like. Lumiere light body metallic acrylic paint in the tub. Oh boy. Halo pink gold is such a beautiful color. I don't have Lumiere paint at all.
Me either. But I have seen people use it. And it is beautiful.
I have a clear Lumiere that you use with. Let me get it. It's easier to show you because I can't remember the names. It's been too long. I'll be right back. Oh. Well, that's interesting.
Stuff the budget.
What are we talking about?
She said she saw that Lumiere paint, that Halo pink gold, and she said she saw it in the shop and she had to have it. Just stuff the budget. She doesn't care about the budget.
That's uh-huh.
There are things like that that come upon us.
Like that. Okay, this is really interesting. The stuff I was going to tell you about is not where it's supposed to be. Okay, and I thought I had sorted that stuff out where it belonged. Okay, maybe it's up here. No, that's gum Arabic. That's kind of weird. I'm going to have to go looking for that stuff now. Okay, so back in the day, this is Pearl-Ex pigments. Okay, they're very sparkly. They're very fine. Hi, Joyce. Okay, I mean, and they're powder. They're, and in a same little kind of jar because this is a Jacquard product, but the Lumiere that's liquid came in a little jar like this, and you mix this powder with that Lumiere paint. And it was just a clear, translucent, kind of shiny paint, liquid, kind of like the glass stuff, or can't think of what else it might have been, but I don't know where, because I put all of these pigments together, bought them to make glimmer sprays. Yes, that's why I got them out of my stamping stuff and put them in my drawer, was to make, I actually want to make some pearlescent watercolors with them. I want to try it. I don't know if it's going to work. I just want to try it. But I don't know why I don't have the things I thought I had. So I'm sure it's here somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. Because you can mix that stuff into a lot of things, and it just is really pretty. It's just, we used to stamp with it. You stamped with a Versamark pad, like you use for embossing, and then brushed that over it. And it was really pretty. But I'll have to hunt and see what I've done with it, because it's probably around here somewhere. Okay, I'm just going to try this on this napkin and see what happens. I just want to see, because I'm thinking the napkin might be a pretty background, but I don't know how easy it will be to stencil. It's easy enough, I guess. Whether or not it'll show up, that's what I want to do. Oh yeah, it shows up. Oh, okay. So now we just need to find a page and glue this down, right? Yep. Okay. I kind of like this little gold border too. I've had my herbal tea. I want coffee. But yes, I have, well, at the time, Stampin' Up! Had a certain number of colors, and I have like 10 or so colors of that stuff. And I haven't used it in a long time because I just hadn't had a chance. And I found it, and I was thinking, well, and then I got some gum Arabic, and I thought, ooh, that would be fun to do a thing where I made glimmer watercolors with gum Arabic.
Well, I'm wanting to make some graphitint type watercolors. I got the graphite, and I've got pigments, and I've got the gum Arabic, and I've been gonna do that, but I haven't. Maybe we could make both, make different kinds of paints
to do it.
one time. Yeah. We could both do what we've been planning to do.
Yeah. Well, most of the thing is that I barely I can't really plan ahead, because my brain just doesn't function that way anymore for some reason.
Yeah, that's okay.
But I will try. Julie, it's a napkin. is what it is.
It is very pretty.
Yeah, I'm thinking though that it should, maybe I should do it that way. Yeah, I like that better. And I am gonna just put it down with glue stick, I think. Because I don't want to wait for it to dry to keep going.
Yeah, that is definitely easier.
And this little book is not, like it's gonna come off easily or whatever. Let's see here. What can we do? We got to get this flatter. This book is already getting big. Border punched piece is so pretty. It is pretty.
Thank you.
Okay. The glue stick is, lid is stuck. Ah, there we go. Okay.
That's that half. Now I got to do this half.
Uh-huh. That's
I'm
why
proud of
today's
myself for being kind of minimal with it. I'm not usually minimal.
uh, that's what one page is about all I can do. Two pages? I don't think so. Oh.
Well, I'm just doing one spread.
Yeah. Well, Barbara does a spread every weekend too. Or every time she works in her little book, she does a spread. Oh, come on. Don't be ornery. Just come. Yes, there you go. Okay. Okay, have a good day, Lisa. She got to
Bye
go teach
bye.
class. She's teaching a class today. Okay. That worked. It's a bit damp. I can feel it through the napkin, but that'll be okay. I can work with a bit damp. Ugh. I'm cutting backwards for some reason. It feels like it. I am, anyways. It is cold here. Oh my gosh, it's cold. When I got up this morning, it was 26 degrees. I'm like, I thought we moved away from South Dakota. I really did. Oh, and the
I bet
wind.
it's a lot colder than that in South Dakota.
Might be. The wind
I
has
know
been
it's
really bad.
colder than that here, and so I can imagine it's colder there.
Yeah, the wind has been bad. The biggest problem here is we're not set up for this kind of cold.
Right. Yeah, you're supposed to be in
Um,
Florida.
yeah. Well, the pipes are not wrapped, and um, things like that. That uh, Jeff has just gone to his dad's house 3 times this week to make sure that the water is still dripping.
Oh
Our
goodness,
water
yeah.
is dripping, and dripping water is way less expensive than frozen pipes. So, we're just, I mean, I'm running the dishwasher in the middle of the night to keep water moving, that kind of thing. We have outdoor faucets leak dripping. Um, Just stuff like that we normally don't have to do. Or if we have to do it, we only have to do it for one night or possibly two. And we've had water dripping for a week.
Yeah.
So,
It's not normal for you. You
it's just
shouldn't
not
have to deal with
normal.
that.
No. However, it looks like it may be our new normal. So, because, we had snow last winter. So,
Right.
lots and lots of snow. This winter, we've only had one snow, and it was just little tiny bit. Yes, a lot of places have gotten a lot of snow. My sister in New York, last weekend they were getting 17 to 24 inches. That's what they thought they would be getting. Basically what the weather was telling them they were going to get. And when I talked to her Sunday morning, they had already canceled school. And, a lot of times they don't cancel school until the morning of. But they knew they were going to have issues. Now here, if this continues, they may cancel school tomorrow because the heating systems in the schools are not designed a lot of times to keep up with that kind of cold.
Right. There are a lot of other factors besides snow on the ground or ice on the ground that can cause issues.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I kind of like how that came out.
That's very pretty.
So far, I'm happy. I'm kind of happy. It's just working. Now then, it may be simple today. I don't know. We may let it be simple. We also might make a tag.
Okay, I want you to look at this and tell me what you think.
This minute, let me make you big so that I lost my thing. Andrea's here apparently. I missed her coming in.
Hi, Andrea. Glad you're here.
Oh, I don't know. No, Barb said she didn't know where Andrea is. Oh, that
okay.
is pretty, Lisa. I like
You think
it.
the yellow's good?
Yes, I like the yellow.
Okay. Well, this kind of is yellowy, and it kind of balances it out.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But okay, thank you.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, Barbara, I love using die cuts for stencils. A lot of times they last for a while, and then you have to throw them out. Oh well, that's okay.
Because the alternative is throw them out immediately.
Right.
So
I don't know if I'm going to put this on there or not. I was thinking it could be like that, where it would. That might be fun. Maybe. Don't know. Okay, let's
I can't see.
Oh, you can't see.
I can't see if it's fun or not.
You don't. Yeah. Okay. But I don't really like it.
Well, if you do, you have to put something behind it and something on top of it.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And of course, it has to be inked so that it blends.
Right.
I don't know. It doesn't really make me all that excited. We'll see. Let's see what else we've got in here that I could put a piece of this on it. And then it would be a hidden door.
Thanks, Barbara. Thanks, Julie.
That might be fun. Mm-hmm. That might be fun.
I think that's a great idea. Because it,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay.
Special.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. We need glue. I sent her a message, but she probably won't see it until too late. Possibly not. She was she here last week? I think she was here
I
last
think
week, or
she
maybe it
was.
was
Yeah.
okay, she was.
Okay. I think I'm happy with that.
I thought it was cute. I liked it.
Well, then I'm happy with it.
Well, that my opinion doesn't matter at all. You realize that, right?
It
Okay.
does actually matter. It does
Oh,
actually.
okay.
Not to the point of, oh, Tony doesn't like it, I won't do it, but
Okay.
to the point of it makes me know that my brain is working the same as
Working.
yours.
Okay.
I don't know
If
how to
it's
explain
working,
it, but anyway.
that's all right. I sort of understand what you mean. I do. That we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I saw a um, YouTube video last night by, I don't know if you've ever heard of Northern Mudlarks.
Yes, uh-huh. I actually I belong to their channel. I mean, follow their channel.
Subscribed. Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, she made, and I don't remember exactly when she did it. I just saw it last night, but
Mhm.
she was making some little books.
Oh,
And
really?
the way she bound those books was very interesting. And I thought it would be fun to try that. Um, but I'm going to have to watch it several times because
Okay.
it is unusual. Anyway, I thought you might
I
like to
may
see it too. You might look
yeah, it
into
was
it.
last night. Yeah, text me or later, send me the link. Um because I was thinking that that was not the kind of channel they had.
It's not.
Oh, okay.
And
All
that's
right.
part of what made it interesting. Is it
Okay.
somebody who doesn't? She is starting to make little books though,
Okay.
and but that's not the kind of channel she's always had.
Okay.
But anyway, these particular little books were really cute. She made them out of the paper that's crumbled up in Amazon boxes
Oh,
and
uh-huh. Yep. Yep.
cardboard. So it was, she was making them out of packaging, um, which is of course right up our alley.
Yep.
But um, anyway, she talks about um, one of the stamps that she used on it was carved for her grandfather or great grandfather. Anyway,
Woo.
it's like 200 years ago by some artist, and she's using it on these books, which I thought was really cool. But anyway,
Mhm.
I will share the link with you later.
Yes,
I'll have
please
to go
do.
find it again. I don't think she put the video out last night. That's just when I happened to notice it.
Notice it and see.
But I think it's relatively recent.
Yeah, I'm hardly watching any videos, so um, that would be um, Julie. I'm not gonna do spray. Because I don't think I have a spray.
Oh, there you go. Barbara put the link in. She went
You.
and found it.
Yes, but I will have. Let me go to the link right now. I can't. It doesn't do that for me. Shoot. Since it's my channel, I can't. I can't.
Yeah, it doesn't do it for me either.
Yeah, I can't. I can't.
I wonder if you can go back though onto your live
Mine
stream
has
later
my
and grab
my
it
chat
then.
has not been showing up on my live stream. Do not know
Oh,
why, but it has not. So I haven't figured out
interesting.
yet if I've turned something off or I'm looking for it. I'm going to my channel and I'm going to open up the live stream and that should allow me to. Sorry guys. Um okay, Barbara sent it to me. Ta-da! I have it. Little Book of Treasures.
Yep,
And I
that's
just
it.
have to save it to watch later. There we go. Okay, I'm done. I fixed it.
Yay!
Yay! Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Oh, that was really not good. It's just I was closing tabs and I almost closed StreamYard.
Whoops.
Oh, thank you, Barbara. That would help in case I have lost it. Okay, because Julie, I don't want to hunt for the spray. I am going to actually use this. What are these called? These are called gilding polishes. Well, I thought I was going to use it.
I got to show y'all something.
Okay.
Ethan ordered a package off of eBay from Spain,
Yes.
and this was the packing paper in it.
Oh,
And I don't know if they just used some wrapping paper or if this is how packing paper is in Spain. But I thought he saved it for me.
yeah.
He said, "This looks like something you would want, Mom." I
I
said,
was
"You're
gonna say
right."
it looks like brown paper on the backside.
Yeah, but it's,
Oh,
painted stripes. And the stripes are not solid. I don't know if you can see. They're kind of distressed.
oh, that is really cool.
Anyway, I was like, yeah, I'm training him right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Saving stuff for me. So,
I have a ton too, and yesterday I was no day before yesterday. I don't know, maybe yesterday. I was hunting some some paper bags to work on my nature journal, and couldn't find the right size paper bag. So I was going through, I have so many paper bags, you guys would not believe it. It was just kind of sort of ridiculous. And
ridiculous.
yeah, kind of ridiculous. And I have about that same amount of packing paper because Brandon was getting all those engine parts and stuff for this truck for a while, and they came in a lot of packing paper.
Oh, yeah.
So, there was times when it was a part that was not new and it would be greasy or whatever. So it was something I couldn't use, but okay, I really don't like that. That's gross. That's disgusting. That's awful.
Hard to
Not
use. Doesn't work well. What do you mean when you
Yeah,
say?
I like it most of the time, but that just didn't work through that stencil. It was too small of a stencil, I think. So
Okay.
so I kind of ruined the tag. So let's see if we can just move it around and see what happens. Uh, no, I like this stuff. I just don't use it enough to be proficient with it, really.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I might be able to what do you call that? Uh, mend it. Um, save it, reclaim it, whatever. You thought it looked good, Julie? I think she's talking about something you did. It did not look good. It was all messy. It was yucky.
Well, from the distance through the camera, it looked fine.
Oh yeah, it did it was very very messy and very icky. So, but maybe we can save it here. Except I can't do it without sticking my head in there. LOL. Okay.
Good grief! I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine, huh? Nope, I ruined it. It's going in the garbage, I think.
It's irredeemable, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Well, maybe not. Maybe. Okay. You do it. I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye.
Life's too short sometimes. You keep
Yeah.
working on something that's not working.
It's like, okay, Tanya, when I use that stuff, I apply it very lightly with your finger. Yeah, I might try again, but uh it's uh it's one of those things that it was like not yeah. My finger might work. It might work on this if I wasn't trying to do the stencil. I think the stencil is just too small to make it really happy. If I used it as the edge or something, yeah, that might work. But not as the Julie's gonna make coffee. Yep. Okay. Well, that's all right because we're gonna go on from there. We'll figure out something else. I don't know that I was exactly happy with the tag on there anyways. It's one of those kind of things.
Yeah,
So
I know what those things are like.
yeah. Okay. And my goal was to use more washi tape. So maybe I'll look and see if I have a washi tape that I could do something and then use this. Which, let's find. I have a pair of little scissors that cut stamp edges. There we go. So I do kind of like the way that looks. Oh yeah, there we go. This might be a very simple one where I just do maybe that and some words.
It looks nice like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes less is more.
Right. Okay, now gotta pick that stuff up off the floor because Anyway, so I told you I was looking for paper bags, and I hunted through the whole stash of my paper bags, only to find out that I had reshaped the paper bag I used in the first one.
Oh,
Uh-huh. So the size of the paper bag was insignificant because I was not using the same thing. And I was just, yeah, okay, duh. Should have been smarter than that, Tanya. So but now my paper bag corner is very nice and neat, which it wasn't before. So.
well, there you go. See, something good came out of it.
Mhm. I had some sayings about butterflies somewhere, I think. Which these are all messed up and still need to be sorted out some. I'm still trying to figure out um, something that's going to hold them better. Because frankly, they're not working very well. They will once I figure that part out, but I didn't realize how many packages of images and words and everything that I would have, and so now I have so much stuff that the 2 boxes that I had are not enough. I thought I found a 3rd box the other day, but I don't remember what I was doing, and now I can't remember where it's at, but I'll figure it out eventually. Okay, back in there, maybe where they're at. No. Okay. And I went to Dollar Tree and bought some stuff bought some containers at Dollar Tree, thinking they would work. They were a ½ inch too big to fit where I need them to fit.
Oh dear.
Yeah. It's like, oh bother. Really wasn't even a ½ inch. It was more like a 1/4 inch too big. But it was one of those things where that's just not gonna work. Okay, maybe they're in this package. Yes. Okay, let's see. I thought I had a batch of, like I said, these that talked about butterflies. So I thought maybe one of those sayings would work, but we'll see. Looking at morning dew serenading on the petals of flowers is an ecstatic moment. This makes us realize that it is the simple pleasures of life that gives us the most happiness. I like that.
Yeah.
It's not about butterflies, but that's okay. Oh, this is pretty. I embrace the emerging experience. I participate in discovery. I am a butterfly. I am not a butterfly collector. I want the experience of the butterfly. William Statford. I like that. That's cool. That will do. Oh, you're going to get another page done. I'm barely getting this one done. You've done 3. Okay. All right. Let's see here. We need to, I think, tear this down a little bit. Tear roller, come here. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't like. Okay, we're just gonna have to go with that, I guess. I may have to try it differently. Yep, that's not working. Is that your little clustery things?
Yeah. Some of them are just too bright. So I'm just going through and picking out ones that I think might work, and then I'll dig through those. And
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I'm going to try using this gilding paste on the edge of this um
the words.
edge of this words, yeah. One thing I do know is if you get too much on the sponge, it's icky. And if anybody hasn't done this already, when you use the sponge, you definitely want to wash it today. You don't want to leave it. I'll show you a secret on how I can do it until later, but I definitely will get up from the table in a little while and wash the sponge, because otherwise they turn into little rocks. That worked. Okay, now you have your jar. This little spongy thing goes in the top of it right here. Like I said, if you put this away with this stuff on it, it will be hard as a rock in no time. But if you take a damp baby wipe and put your thing in there like that, I can get away until we're done this afternoon, and then I'll go wash it.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah, it just keeps it damp enough that you're not letting it dry out. Oh, she got toast too. Okay, so if I put that there and put this, yeah, I want this down here. Nope. Okay. Yep, that's it. That's what I'm going to do, just like that. Okay. Come out now. I've used this glue half a dozen times today, and it's worked fine. Now suddenly it doesn't want to work. There we go. Now, if I don't pay attention, I'll end up putting my saying on upside down, and that would not make me happy. So let's pay attention and put it like that. Put this one right here like this. Yeah. Men's final. Okay, wait a minute. I don't know what final we're talking about here.
Tennis, she said.
Oh no. First off, I don't watch any sports, but
I think it
we
was
don't.
supposed to be like at 3:30 in the morning here.
Oh
So no, we didn't watch it. My
yeah.
brother wanted to watch it though. That's something he said, oh, I wish I was there. I wish I was there. But um,
There we go.
I think that looks nice.
I like it. I think it came out okay.
It was worth going back and deciding to do something different.
Yeah, do something different. It was yeah. Yeah. Barbara's still watching the curling things. Okay, today is February 1st.
Yes, it is.
Oh, February is one of those words. February and January, I always have trouble spelling. Febr.
Yep, February. February.
Are you ARY? RUARY. February 1/20. This pen doesn't want to write. Must be right on writing on. Okay. Why I'm not using my favorite pen, I don't know. 2026. February. Okay. Ta-da!
Very
Oh
good.
boy.
Thumbs up.
Yay. Oh yeah, thumbs up, guys. Please, thank you. All right. There's that. Now I have a little mess, but that's okay. Oh, I have a little more words. That's okay too. Some little words. Let's put this mess back in the drawer. Okay. I didn't use very many scraps. This is the issue. You know, you do little pages, you don't use very many scraps.
That's true.
Let's look at these because, you know, even though I should be stitching books together, this is more fun. Okay. Oh, this one is going to need paint, isn't it? It's going to need paint on something because I don't have any paint on any pages. Shoot. Let's see about putting some paint on these two pages so that it will dry. That ought to be a shocker.
Okay, I have a question.
Yep.
I'm thinking about doing this or something similar, but I was thinking about this one or this one because they would have a little pop of color.
Yeah. Okay, what's the original piece underneath there? We had okay. Okay, and then the other one? I like the first one. I can already tell you I like the first one. Or what's what's that one? I actually like that one best. Now, I
Okay.
can't see it I can't see it except on the camera, so, you know,
Yeah.
the reason I like that one best is one, her arm points towards the colored square thing.
Yeah.
And two, it's got that pop of color where the first original one,
Didn't really have
that
color.
one does not have much color.
Yeah, that's where I'm sitting too. Okay, thank you.
Barbara likes the orange one best, or orange and brown. I don't know if we chose the orange and brown one. Is that the orange and brown one? Yeah, it
Um,
must be.
yeah, because that one's pinker. I'm assuming this
Yeah.
is what that you're
We're
talking about,
assuming
Barbara.
that's the right one. Yeah, we think that that's the white one. Okay.
Okay.
We need a bit of color on these pages. We'll see how much color we need. The one I liked. Okay. Okay. Wonder what happens if we squash it.
Well, we can't see.
Oh dear. That's just not good, is it?
No.
Oh, I am so bad at that. I just okay. So I put some dots of pink and kind of peach on here, and then I squashed it, but I don't like it. So let's see what happens.
So you're gonna unsquash it.
Yeah, we may have to scrape it a little because I don't like that.
Looks like rubber duckies with pink ink bubbles.
Yes, it kind of does look like rubber duckies. Yes. Okay. Uh-huh. It's too much solid color. There we go. I'm kind of liking that. That's better. I may need another pop of pink though. Just a tiny pop of pink down here. Ugh.
That's better, they're saying.
Uh-huh. They are, yeah, it is better. It needs to blend. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Okay. All right. Now we will let that dry, and then we will see about oh doing a collage on it. Then in the meantime, we will work in this one where we need to put a foot. We have to cover the entire page with something.
Okay, there's the finish.
Oh yeah, I like it. Bought a stamp because it had a lighthouse in it. She was looking for anchor. I think I have a Stampin' Up set that has lighthouses in them.
Okay.
This box has some bigger what do you call those things? Images. Oh, I'll tell you what, this last week the words are not, they are just not happening. I keep stumbling over the simplest things. giant, what you call it? What is that? Hamster. Yeah. Giant hamster.
Giant hamster sounds a little scary.
Yeah, just a giant hamster. Okay, let's see what this one looks like if I were to cut it to fit on this page. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. And what else could we do to it? Oh, we might need the smaller images. Oh dear. I think those are all the small images.
I had started a project.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember why or what
Okay.
what the ending was going to be. But I was
Uh-huh.
making these little collages.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just found them.
Okay. Well,
And I still like them, which makes me happy. But
yeah.
but I still don't remember if I was going to make a book out of them. I don't
Well, they look
remember.
like they're postcard size, so
I think they're maybe a little too big. Let me see. I know they're 4x6, so they would
yeah.
work. But what I did was start out with scrapbook paper I didn't like and put
Yep.
some kind of background on them.
Yep.
And then I'm adding into the background.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I just found them, so I thought I'd play with some of those.
There you go. I'll have to show you what I found in my stash of stuff yesterday. I have two different piles. This one is, and it was probably scrapbook paper that I didn't like. And it's got
Jelly prints.
multiple different jelly prints on that pile.
Yeah.
And then this pile is, it looks like it's book paper backgrounds.
Right.
And apparently I was making stuff with like little collages on that. So I don't know. So that was kind of, yeah, I found those yesterday or the day before. They're in my Sunday box to finish stuff. Can't say that I'm getting a lot finished, but I think we're going to glue this piece down, though. I think I like that. Which means I need to glue this whole thing down. Okay, I know I had a glue stick out here somewhere. Barbara would put the details I would trust myself with. I have a half a bottle. Are you staying in or?
I'm just grabbing a bite and I'm going to go back out in a few minutes.
Okay, how about before you go back out? Okay, thank you. Tea Fairy just came to check on my tea, so we've got to eat. We had a delicious dinner last night. Our friends who we've been camping with.
Yeah.
Mark and Helen, we've been trying to figure out exactly what we're doing this spring as far as our camping trip goes.
Right.
And Jeff and I had an idea Friday, and so we got together and to work on the trip, play a game, and Mark fixed us dinner. Mark and Helen fixed us dinner, and it was really good. I'm not a big rib fan, but he made ribs, and they were really good. Jeff loves ribs, and he knows Jeff loves ribs. So but they were, I mean, they were meaty. And one of the reasons I'm not a big rib fan is because most of the time you got a ton of bones and hardly any meat.
Yeah.
So, okay. What a great, Lisa, I love those postcards. What a great project.
Thank you.
I think that's a great idea. I think it's a fun idea. Okay. It'd be kind of like I have a couple of books and I want to take the whole picture and do something.
Yeah.
I just haven't figured out what.
Right.
Oh, that might be fun. Let's see what we got with that. First, let's get this off of there. Cut this off.
Okay. I don't think
I'm making Barbara hungry. What was really more fun is that they sent ribs home with Jeff for Brandon and Jeff to have some more. So Jeff had a good breakfast and Brandon had a good breakfast and I can't remember the artist's name, but I have been seeing, and they're usually either shorts or reels, and I'm not sure whether I've been seeing them on Facebook or on YouTube. But the artist that does them, she doesn't do huge pages or anything, but what she's using is magazine images.
Right.
And okay, so like this gold thing, she cuts it up and mixes it around, turns the pages different ways to use the color that's in the images.
Yeah.
And she might use more than one image in a design, but it's very graphic and it's really interesting to what she's doing. I don't remember the name. I'm going to have to be more specific when I look at it, but it was just one of those things where it seemed like that would be really fun. Okay, I think this bird is going to be on top of there.
Okay, let's wait on leave those
And we can have some flowers down here. Yep, and a word, and that should do it. Okay, but we need to cut this bird out better. These ones he got, Barbara, were called extra meaty. So I only needed a couple of them to have all the meat I wanted for dinner. Oh, this little bird's legs are so skinny.
and
And he's got such long little toes. It's like, okay. His toes are almost as big as he is.
almost.
Did your brother leave, hon?
Yeah,
I know you said he had to get back to his other work.
yeah, he did. We're gonna miss him. it's been wonderful having him
Yeah.
around for the last 6 months. So
Hmm.
mom doesn't express a lot of emotion nowadays.
Yeah.
But when I reminded her that he was leaving, she was like, "Oh," and you could see the look on her face was, "What are we going to do without him?"
Yeah.
I said,
Hmm.
"We'll be okay, Mom.
Yeah.
We'll
Hmm.
be okay." But uh,
Lisa's my sister Lisa's gone, but and she made the comment she could get a car, but it's not like we're going to need 500 cars. Likely is not. The 3 we had the other day would be fine. It's just that because mine has its own little glitches. In the past, I haven't had the girls Stephanie or Lisa drive it because
right,
when you don't have a speedometer, it's kind of one of those things. You have to be the slowest person on the road, which is me, but it's not necessarily someone else.
right. When you're not used to that, you don't think about
Yeah,
it. Maybe,
you don't think
yeah,
about it. That and they both drive newer cars, and mine it is older. More importantly, because of the inability to buy a foreign part, um, it I don't have anti-lock brakes. So I have brakes that work beautifully, but they're old school, and I'm just used to driving old school. So I guess is it's not like they couldn't drive my car. You know what I'm saying? I could let
right.
either one of them drive my car, and it
It
would
would
be
just be
fine.
harder.
It would just be, I have to tell you that the lights on the dashboard light up. Don't worry about it. This is what happens. Don't worry about it. It starts, it runs, it drives down the road. I have no worries about getting out in traffic, all those things. But I don't get on the expressway because I don't have a speedometer. Lisa, how far away does your brother live?
He lives in Austin, so it's about 8.5 hours away.
Yeah. Where in Austin does he live?
Cedar Park.
Okay. Uh-huh. Brandon was born in Austin.
No, I didn't realize that.
Yes, we were
You may have
there
told
for
me, but I forgot, I guess.
yeah, we were there for 5 years. Um, yeah, five years, I think. No, no, we couldn't have been there that long. I don't remember how long we were there. We were there a few years. We bought a little house, but it was in town. The old area of Austin.
Right.
Jeff worked for the National Archives there for the LBJ library.
Oh, yeah. I know where that is.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
roughly. Don't ask me.
yeah, yeah. um, I was looking for some of these words that were on the book page that I cut up last week.
I'm having trouble finding things that want to go on these pages.
Go on those pages. Yeah, sometimes it's like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have cool things and you have cool pages, but they just don't want to go together. I might go with that. Let's try that. I thought this was interesting, having the pencil as a bridge,
Uh-huh. Yeah, I like that.
but it might be fun to have an octopus kind of hanging up there too.
Oh, yeah. I like the octopus hanging.
Okay, so we're gonna cut these things out and try it. See what, with all the extra pieces gone, does it still look?
Does it still look the way you want it to? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you put things up there and then you're like, oh no, that doesn't look like I thought it was going to.
Mm-hmm. This says sweet and fluffy. Oh, I like this. The air was sweet and fluffy.
There you go.
I don't know why that just sounds. Uh,
Sounds like you're at a cotton candy stand.
yeah. Uh-huh. Just like that, the air was sweet and fluffy. I don't know why, but that's just
Well, you're writing the whole
today.
story now.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to put it in there just because it's okay. It's so funny. All right. Just because that's where I am today.
Yeah. Well, that's a
Sorry,
good
guys.
enough reason sometimes.
Yeah, my brain is just that's what it is today.
It's sweet and fluffy.
Uh-huh.
There's a sweet, fluffy brain today.
I'm surprised because it didn't sleep well last night.
Mine didn't either. I woke up at barely after 3 o'clock and never did go back to sleep, and
Mm-hmm.
didn't go to bed till almost midnight. So it was.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Hello.
It's good to be streaming again.
Uh-huh. Of course, I'm not sure how good they're going to think it is when my brain is saying sweet and fluffy.
Oh,
I
well,
don't
they're
know.
used to us being unique.
Yes. Well, and we just have to do things that are just strange sometimes.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
We were sitting there eating dinner the other night. My brother and I were teasing each other. And Mom says, y'all are so cute.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Carl said, do you feel like we're back to being kids? And she says, no, it's cuter now.
Yeah, because you were teasing and not arguing. There you go.
Right.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
We always really got along pretty well, except for the few years that I was driving him to school. And I like to
Uh-huh.
be early, and he did not like to be early. And he had to be early in order for me to be on time. And so,
Uh-huh. Yep.
but
Yep.
most of the time, we really actually got along pretty well. I
Uh-oh.
complained about him like all big sisters do, but if my friends complained about him, they got an earful because
There
they
you
were not
go.
allowed to do that.
Kathy says she likes my sweet and fluffy brain.
There you
I'm glad,
go.
Kathy. I am so glad.
I'm trying to remember where my um, X-Acto knife is. It's it's in one of these
Okay.
boxes or bags or something around
That
here.
that ca- I that came out pretty cute. I like it. So, all right. So
I like
we're gonna
it
put
too.
this. We're gonna put the sweet and fluffy up. We're gonna look at this. Let's. Okay, I think these would work to do um my
Your
postcards
postcards.
on. Yeah, because this is kind of a cute tag. I could put a word on there or something, and now on my postcards I usually cover the whole thing, so that and I didn't part to see how it would go on, but I think it would work. So I can cut up some of this cardstock to take with me on my trip. That's um
Yay, Barbara!
thank you, Barbara, for the link, by the way. Oh, okay.
I know I have an X-Acto knife, and I know I have one over here, but oh, maybe there.
My son
Oh,
just got here to help me with some things I can't do alone, so I'm gonna have to watch the replay. Okay. Thank you, hon. Bye,
bye-bye.
bye, Kathy. Okay, there's our pink and orange page that we made. So now we need to put some
Some
things
stuff's
on
on
it,
it.
some
Mm.
stuffs on it. Ooh, I kind of
Well,
don't like that one.
okay. Oh, Lisa.
You have lost something?
Yeah, I can't find an X-Acto knife,
Oh my
and
goodness.
I know
And
I
you know
have
it's
several.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
but
sure.
I still have stuff in bags
Yeah.
that have not got a place yet, and it's obviously one of those things because I can't find it. There's a pokey tool. That's not what I need. Okay. Frustrating.
Uh-huh. I know the feeling. This is a hedgehog. Can you see that hedgehog? It's kind of odd.
I like hedgehogs. They're very cute.
I do too. And this is a fairy. She's
Oh
got
my
a little
goodness.
fairy window.
Very cute.
But I think these 3 images that I've already put down are what I'm going to use. I'm not sure yet. I may skip the hedgehog. That may be what I do. I kind of like that. Then I have to have some words, which I can put right there.
Found an X-Acto knife.
There you go. I'm going to glue these down because I think that's what I want, but I have to cut up some of them because I have too much little white stuff right here.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of times when it's a real fine little part, I don't cut that part out yet
Right.
so that it doesn't get bent.
That's why those little frogs still have white stuff around them.
Uh-huh. Yep. Especially when I don't know how long it's going to be before I use something. It's just...
Well, sometimes it gets tossed around for a while first too.
Mm-hmm. Well, these have been shoved in and out of this little packaging 5 or 6 times in the last couple of weeks. So
Yeah. Okay.
not happy this afternoon. Heat's on. It's probably so dry it's making your throat dry.
Yes. And I should have had my humidifier on.
Uh-huh.
I usually just turn it on at night, but
Okay, I am not going in there to try to cut that stuff out. No, I think I will try a marker. But before I try a marker, before I glue it down, we will try the marker so that... Okay, the paint's probably going to have to wait till next week because it is still very wet.
how about like that?
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that, Lisa. Oh,
Me too.
that's
More
fun.
than I thought I would.
Okay, I am liking this by doing the marker on it rather than trying to cut that middle part out.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Oh yeah.
And it just kind of blends with the background. I'm not trying to cover it completely or fight with it a lot. I'm just trying to take the white down a little.
Yeah. That was a good idea.
Well, I've never done it before, but I thought, there's no way I'm going to get that stuff all cut out of there.
Yeah. And it might work. And it looks like it does.
And it did. Yay. Okay, now we need our glue book. And we need at least a 2-inch space to put the book, which, it's not happening at the moment. Need a cleaner page. I'm glad you could come be here today. I mean, I still would be doing the same thing, but
it's funner to have somebody to talk to
mm-hmm.
who can actually talk back. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
people in chat, that's fun, but it's not the same.
Yeah. It's fun to have them here to chat with, but it's just not the same as having
Yeah.
somebody to talk back to. As long as she's not talking back at me.
There you go. I try not to do that.
Well, I try to too, but that doesn't always mean it works.
Okay. Yep, I like that. That looks good.
Yeah, it's cute. I like that.
He's holding on for dear life.
Okay. Well, if you were octopus swinging in the air between two mountains, you probably would hold on for dear life too.
Yeah, I probably would be, even if I was just me. And
Yeah,
not an octopus.
not an octopus. Yes. Okay. It seems to me. I don't know if they're. Okay. I have these. All right. Somewhere along the line, these were sent to me, and I don't remember who sent them. May have been Sharon Lombard, but I don't know. Life is like a cup of tea. It's all in how you make it.
There you go.
I think I like that one. So we will use that today because they haven't been used. And they were in my stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm. We must use stuff. Okay. 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 These have little rounded corners. Let's round the corners on this. Okay.
Okay, tell me what you think about this. Whoops, it ran away.
Oh, that's cute. Yep,
I
I like it.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like it. Those are fun, Lisa.
They are fun.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I want to put these. I think we're going to cut this into 3 pieces just because of how I want it to look on the page.
Thanks, Sherry. I have not, Julie.
I have not either.
I have some blister in some place. It'd be interesting to know if that would work.
My question is, what would happen when it dried? Because, I am not sure.
I I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know, Julie. Oh, Sherry says she has, and it works okay.
Interesting. See, that's why there's chat, so that we can all learn from
Learn
everybody.
stuff. That's right. Maybe somebody can tell me how to get the plastic off the back of the sticker. There we go. I have a full day of running around tomorrow, which is not my favorite thing to do, but I'm going to try to get all my errands done in one day.
Okay. I'm happy with those.
There you go. Yeah, I like them. Oh, don't drop, wrong direction. Don't put it on upside down. I just realized Jeffrey didn't eat until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which means he's not going to want dinner when I make dinner. Yeah, I'll make it and they can eat it as leftovers.
There you go.
Oh, they don't all have words. Some of them do, some of them don't. That's interesting. Okay, well, that's okay. This one needed words.
Looks like he's trying to feed the worm to the flower.
Uh-huh.
Can't decide if I like that or not.
Yeah.
It doesn't sit with me like the other ones do. Sometimes they just, you're like, yeah, but that one doesn't do that.
That one doesn't do that, yeah. Okay. And I didn't really like all that pink, but it turned out okay.
Yeah.
I don't like it. So, all right, let's go. Let's see. Do we have time? I got time for maybe one more page in here. I'm trying to finish these because, you know, unfinished projects. So, oh my, that's a double page that isn't done. Okay.
Well, I'm not sure why, but I think I like that. So.
Okay, that's interesting. I can't really see the bottom of it, but.
Well, I'm trying to cut off. Some of it's going to be cut off.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's cool. I like it.
I think I'm just going to do it. Because.
Well, there you go.
It didn't say no.
Yeah, there you go. Because it didn't say no. Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I can't. Well, I
Oh,
forgot
will
I
it
was going to
slide?
put this kind of in that,
Oh, uh-huh.
so I can't lay that down just yet. Because it would not be what I was really wanting if
Uh-huh. Yeah, that happens.
I've done that before. Sometimes it ends up being okay, but there's a difference between okay and what you want. So,
What you want. Yep. I'm cutting the top part of this picture out to make the fence stand up. We'll see if it's going to work, but I'm hopeful.
Barbara's back.
Well, hello there.
Okay, this is what it ends up looking like.
Oh, that's cute. I like it.
I do too.
I
I
don't,
like it even better than I did before I cut the bottom
before you
off.
cut the
'Cause
bottom off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I actually accomplished some stuff today, so that's good.
Uh-huh.
Oh, got a couple of sayings I need to put on something somewhere. This one
Okay.
says, I like work. It fascinates me. I can sit and look at it for hours.
Hours. Uh-huh. Yep,
This
I
one
like
says,
that.
so far on my 30-day diet, I've lost 18 days.
Yep, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Thanks, Barbara.
Okay, do I got it enough to go all the way across yet? Not quite. Okay.
Oh, there's a fish.
There's a fish.
I can have him jumping up. Well, you can't see him.
Oh, uh-huh. That's cute.
Like he's wanting to join the crowd or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. I thought I wanted to work in those little books, but these cards were funner.
Okay, well, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the diet one too, Barbara. That's kind of the way I end up dieting.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. All right, so we're going to put this on here. That means we need to figure out where we have to cut it. Okay. Good.
Oh, guess what else I found in my stash?
What?
Some stuff that Hannah gave me
Oh,
for Christmas in 2024
oh dear.
that I
Oh
hadn't
dear.
gotten out to play with yet.
Oh, we are so bad, aren't we?
We are. We are way too blessed. That's what we are.
Mm-hmm.
Way too
Yeah.
blessed.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
okay, is that a fence or is it
Yes,
tombstones?
it's a fence.
Okay.
It's a fence.
Okay,
And
I
I
like
cut
it.
I cut the thingies off. I'm thinking the
Yeah,
hedgehog, where I don't know where the hedgehog went to, but I'm thinking the hedgehog might be going to play in these flowers. So,
he would love that.
hmm I'm thinking he might like it. And it barely fits. So,
So that must be where it's meant to be.
yeah. But I'm glad it's not tombstones.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I just couldn't tell.
Hmm
And it looked more like tombstones with the other part at that you cut off
Uh-huh.
on there. And I'm not sure why now, but oh, poor little fish. Need to decide if I want him or not.
Kind of looks like the sun. Instead of a flower, kind of looks like the sun.
Yeah, it does. In fact, that's what I thought it was.
Oh, it's a flower.
I saw that after you said flower. But
Mhm. My arm didn't want to spin around that way. Okay, now let's see if I can find what happened to the hedgehog. There he is, right there. Yep, I think he's gonna come out and play in the flowers.
oh, I love it. He shows up really well there.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, we were going through a bunch of stuff that Mom and Daryl had stashed in all these cabinets,
Mm-hmm.
um, and there were like a bunch of magazines, and there's just like 3 or 4 different subscriptions, but there's like 3 years worth or 4 years worth. Anyway, there's like piles. I can't even show you.
Yep.
Like 4 piles about 15 inches deep, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And my sister was like, "Can we just throw some of these away?" And I was like, "Nope, I have to look
Oh,
through them first, and then we can throw them away
then we can throw them away.
because I have to get pictures out of them."
Yep, there you go. Okay, I think the dragon. I don't think I'm gonna put the dragonfly in this one. I think I'm just gonna get a word, but I think I'm gonna use this word wondering
He
because
looks like he's wondering.
he looks like he's wondering.
And we will all wonder what he's wondering.
Yeah. I get there better. Oh. Yep, there he goes. They don't usually turn out like pictures. But they did today.
Yeah. I like the ones that turn out like they're telling a story.
Story, yeah. Okay, for some reason, this is not drawing on that particular. It'll do, though. It's all right.
Very nice. What is the hedgehog made out of?
Looks like he's out of ceramic of some sort and then has crystals on the front of him.
Okay. Yeah, I see that now. I was having trouble seeing what.
Yeah. So, oh dear. Ooh. Are you as tired as me?
Yes.
Well, I'm glad because I think I'm gonna get ready to go. I like how this one came out too.
Yes, I do too.
And of course, I really like how my butterfly page ended up. I wasn't happy with it to begin with, but I do like how it came out.
It turned out perfect.
I didn't get a lot done, but I got a little bit done. And I figured out that I can use the chalk markers on my map, and I can use the I'm waiting on the paint stuff, and I can use this cardstock to make postcards, because I'm going to need to cut more postcard blanks before we go on our next trip. So
yeah,
this will make a cute a cute tag.
Yeah, it will.
I mean, it's I just need to do the corners probably and ink the edges. Let's see what happens when we ink the edges, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure inking the edges will make it. Yeah. Looks more.
Yeah, that looks nice.
So I just need to do something with the corners and that. Then it's a finished tag. Cool. Okay.
Very nice.
So, anyways, guys, I have to go fix dinner in a little bit, and my back is starting to be tired. So
I have
I'm
to go
going to
lay on a heating pad.
Well, I might actually do that for a little while. I had to go buy a new heating pad. My old one decided to croak. So
Yeah. Well, they do that every once in a while, especially if you use them a lot.
Yeah, and I had been using it. I also have to go wash this before I get done.
Yes.
So, but that's just my sneaky way of just a wet wipe around it. We'll hold it over until after you finish your stream or finish working for the day or whatever. So
right.
Anyways, bye everybody. We'll talk to you soon. I've lost I can't do anything because I don't have my mouse. There it is. We'll see you next Sunday.
Because her mouse ran away.
My mouse ran away. Away. Okay, guys. You have a fun.
Thank y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.